What are their feelings for you right now in this moment? Right now, this person is juggling. They're juggling a lot of things. They feel like they need to do right by you, though, and they realize that they haven't been because they haven't been prioritizing you because they've got too many irons in the fire. This could be their job, it could be other people, family member, friends, and this person just understands that right now they're not able to kind of give you equal give and take right now. And that's their current feelings, and they want to do right by you. Tell me more. Yeah, they feel like right now there might have been a situation of conflict with the two of you guys, where someone may have said something that was really hurtful or did something very hurtful. Even though they may have walked away thinking they won the battle or they won the argument, it was an empty win. No one really wins. It was more about winning by any means necessary than it was giving justice to the connection and the relationship. And I think that this person is just realizing that, they were wrong. They really are feeling, like they realize that whatever that situation was, you were right, and they didn't fairly assess the situation. They might have been defensive. Maybe you say, you're not giving me enough time, or you're not calling me back or responding to me in a timely fashion. And they may have used a million excuses, or they could have tried to flip the script, which is more aligned with the Five of Swords, and said, oh, you're just being insecure. You're just, you are trying to control me. You don't understand the situation. I gotta work, I gotta make money, or whatever the case may be, for justifying why they're not giving you equal time or equal investment. Justice is not always about equal time. It's just equal sacrifice. You're doing the sacrificing more so than they are, and they're realizing that. And they're realizing that it wasn't worth the deeds that were done, the words that were said, the actions that were taken. It wasn't worth that win that they feel like they got. I love spirit. Yeah, this again is just a reflection. When I say, how do they see you? They see you as someone they're breadcrumbing. They're breadcrumbing you right now, and they realize that. I got two people in that card, so that could mean that there's another person that is involved in the situation. Doesn't always have to be another person that they're splitting their time with, but if they are juggling and there's an issue with just equity, this could be, it could be anything. It could be another person, like another love interest. It could be another family member, friend. For some of y'all, this person is dealing with a baby mama or baby daddy in a kid situation. And, because of that, they're not able to really give you the time that you're giving them. And, they're trying to guilt trip you like, okay, you're being unreasonable, expecting them to give equity the way you give it. And they're using excuses, right? What else? Nine of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. They want you. They really do. You give them happiness. You give them joy. You give them, they love the attention you give them, frankly. The Nine of Cups can be kind of a selfish card, though. They want all the attention in the world that you have to give them, but they're not willing to do the sacrificing that you're doing to give you back that same or similar attention. It doesn't necessarily have to be attention. It could be any other kind of way. Like I said, equal. It doesn't have to be equal giving, but at least equal sacrifice in one way, shape, or fashion. That could look like, okay, yes, I understand you have commitments and obligations, but you need to pull some time out for me if you want to try to make this relationship work, and be intentional with it, and make time for me. That's what you're asking them to do, and they realize that, and they want you. But what it looks like to me here is that they want you to keep doing what you're doing because it pleases them, It gives them satisfaction. I got the King of Pentacles here. I'm going to talk about that in a second. It gives them satisfaction. They want that. Again, the King of Pentacles is like someone who's like a leader, someone who's the head of the household even. This is the person who's the breadwinner. They're the ones who, this could be an entrepreneur. This could be someone who has their own thing that they're doing. With the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, the issue might be that they work too much. So you don't get to see them that much. They don't return your calls in a timely fashion. The excuse is always, I'm busy, I'm working, whatever the case may be. So this is a person who's successful though. They definitely want to give and invest in the relationship. I mean, the cards are here, the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles. But the thing is, how are they gonna do that? How are they going to do that? Because I'm getting intuitively, they've been guilt tripping you, trying to make you feel bad for asking for what you deserve in a relationship. Many of you, you're just asking for them to give what you're giving. You're not asking for any more than that. Just, hey, let's just make it even. Let's make it fair. That's all you want. You want fairness. What are their actions towards the collective going to be next? The Tower reversed. Some of y'all might have given them an ultimatum that if you don't change, I'm going to leave you. I'm splitting up. I'm leaving this dynamic. I'm not going to continue to stay here. So they're going to keep telling you whatever you need to hear because they don't want you to leave. The Tower reversed. That's just like trying to avoid destruction, catastrophe. It could even be a change. So the Tower upright is not always a bad thing. It just means that, okay, everything, the way the structure was, we're going to let all that fall down so that we can build back up a better structure. But their intention is to try to stall you out. They are not going to be able to give or be willing to give. Let me change the words. Not be able, but be willing to give you the equity you're asking for right now. That is their intention. They're going to stall you out. The Chariot, it means, if it's upright, it's moving forward towards a victory. When it's upside down, that's stalling. That's, hesitancy. That's feeling like they don't have a choice, that there's not really anything that they can do, which is always, you are the creator of your reality. We create our reality really in the grandest scheme of life. We create what our world is. So if a person says they can't give you time, they can't give you time. If a person really cares enough for you and they value you, they will make the time because guess what? You busy too. And that's really the moral of the story here is that we all got pain. I tell my kids that all the time. Effie, we all got pain. Everybody got stuff to do, okay? But if you want to build a relationship with people, if you want to have connection, you got to figure it out some way, shape, or fashion, okay? That's the name of the game, is to find out how can I continue to build and grow this relationship. If not, you guys are not going to stick around. Let me just ask currently, what is the collective's feelings about this person? Yeah, you feel like they're not working with you. They're not collaborative with you. They're not agreeable right now. They're not even trying. You feel like, you're not even trying to fix the situation. You just putting all the work to me. And you feel, the collective is feeling burdened. The collective feels like you have to do all the work to keep this connection going. And that's frustrating. You're frustrated. You're very frustrated that this person is not putting in the work that you're putting in to try to make this situation work. And you want balance, temperance. All you're asking for, it just keeps on reverberating in this message. You just want equity. That's it. No more, no less. You just want, look, I do this for you. You got to do something for me. You don't have to do the exact same thing, but I need to see you sacrificing for this connection and this situation, whether it's romantic, family member, friend, work relationships. Some of y'all, this is work related. You just feel like, you're putting in a lot of work in your job and you're not getting it back from the boss. And the boss just is happy with your work. The boss keeps getting what they want from you, but they're not willing to do the work they need to do. And they don't want to lose you. They see the value in you. King of Pentacles. They see the value in you, but they don't want to put in the work. So they're just trying to stall you out right now. And you're asking for balance. All right, you guys, what's the advice from Spirit? I think this is pretty self-explanatory, but let's do it anyway. Let's see what the Spirit have to say for advice. The Hermit, take a step back. Reflect on everything. Okay, think about what role are you playing in the imbalance? Are you giving too much and not expecting too much? And then you get to a certain point where it boils over and then you explode. Are you not setting boundaries with this person, that you need to? Because you know what? It takes two, right? Sometimes you got to set boundaries with people, and you know what? You gotta risk possibly losing that person because they don't respect your boundaries. You set your boundaries and you commit to them. But this right now, this is the advice. Take a step back. What does an equitable relationship mean to you? You know, is this the person for you? Is this the situation for you? Is this the job for you? I mean, it's really what it's saying. You guys are hurting. A lot of you guys, you've been hurt really badly in some way, shape, or fashion because of this situation here. And you are being called to release that pain, that hurt. It doesn't necessarily have to be from this particular person. It could have been you harboring just experiences that you have yet to heal from, right? So that's a big part of this is you healing from your pain that you've had either in the past or with this person. And for you to be able to do that, you need to pull your energy away. Let them miss you. Let them miss you. And if they really, really are for you, it'll work out. And if they're not, you're going to make space so that God and the universe can bless you with the person that you deserve and that deserves you. All right, you guys, that is the message for tonight. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, you know what I always say. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.